Happy Pluto entering Aquarius for the next 20 years. It's a big deal. If you're feeling exhausted, then you're not alone. I'm definitely in a state of exhaustion. If your body is releasing heavy metals and parasites and all of that, welcome to it. I'm going to share just a tiny bit here of what I experienced in last week's super full Taurus moon. It was really intense. It put my petite body really down. I had a 48-hour headache that I was releasing heavy metals out of my pituitary gland. I was on a water fast, and then I did a juice cleanse for 3 days after, and it was so much, and a lot of us just had to rest. Super moons, they're intense because the moon is so close to Earth's atmosphere, but this was the closest full moon this year. So intense. We knew November was going to be intense, but I never know how my body's going to react to it. And whew, it was a lot. It was a lot. And I gave a lot of sessions towards the end of it, right before the full moon. In the middle of it, no, I couldn't even get out of bed. I was in pain for a couple of days. And upper body, heart, throat, shoulders, jaw. The jaw pain was unbelievable, and the back of the neck, opening up the throat chakra. And then pituitary gland, front bottom of the brain, unbelievable. Mine is still draining a bit. And ears, the ear frequency was unbelievable. But what ended up happening in the middle of it, and then I will share some of the common themes from all of the sessions that I gave, especially last Sunday. I gave a lot of sessions on Sunday and another session on Monday in the middle of all of my exhaustion. Those sessions are a priority unless, I'm dead or I'm almost dying. And it felt like last week I was dying, and so I couldn't. But I was coming out of feeling like I was dying, and so I always have to be a conduit of source, always, for whomever needs it. On the super full moon night, I ended up having a psychedelic experience. Clearly my pineal gland was producing so much DMT, and I ended up getting pulled into a golden matrix grid. It's the grid that I'm on, and quantum healers are on, and all healers, whether you're practicing your healing for your business or making any money at it or not, it doesn't matter. If you're watching this, you're probably a part of that golden grid. And I'm going to give details of this vision. It was literally an experience that had my entire being. My light body, my physical body, everything. I woke up in the middle of the night speaking out loud. I was talking with my quantum healer colleagues, and if you're a quantum healer and you're watching this, you were in it. Oh yes, you were. If you are a psychic medium and you're watching this, you were in it. There were more than 1 billion souls that I knew, even if I don't know you as Sonia Wilder. I know you. We all know each other spiritually, etherically. I saw names. All my clairs were lit up. I saw names, light bodies. We were all light bodies holding this golden grid. We were shown the toxic masculine in the form of a person who was just elected president of the United States, the country that I live in. And we were shown the divine masculine right behind him. Someone else who's actually just not elected as well with the toxic masculine. I'm going to share details in my quantum healer colleagues, Kenneth Baker III's Universal Talks in just a couple of weeks. We're going to do a Universal Talks on all of the details. It's very, very detailed on all of the details of this experience, this spiritual experience that I had. It was so profound. There's so many, many details. I even shared it with Candace Craw-Goldman. I didn't share all the details, but I've shared with Candace Craw-Goldman, who's the creator of quantumhealers.com and Beyond Quantum Healing BQH that I practice. I'm certified under her. So she is one of my great teachers, and I've shared it with her, and we're talking about doing a quantum healers discussion on it, because she had a golden vision and an experience as well in the middle of the night, same time I was. It's literally about all of us as healers. Again, whether or not you're aware that you're doing healing work to do it full time, it doesn't matter. We're all here to bring in a balance between the dark and the light. And we're here to bring in neutrality. That's what is key. So, all of this balance between the sacred masculine and the divine feminine is bringing us closer to physical disclosure, physical first ET contact. And when we heal this dualistic split within ourselves internally, we are coming into a neutral, heart-centered integration, and we're raising our frequency, and we're coming into the fourth dimension, which is where the higher ETs are. This is a brainwave, this is a frequency, and then we can have first physical contact. It's coming very quickly. So stay tuned for that Universal Talks on Kenneth's channel. I'll link Kenneth's channel in the description box below so that you can subscribe to him, as well as, if you haven't subscribed to me, please subscribe to my channel and then subscribe to his channel. And he's got a wonderful talk show called Universal Talks that I was the first person to do it with him in 2020, and he's really taking off with it, and it's a really wonderful discussion platform. So we'll do it there, we'll post it, we'll make reels, I'll link it here on my channel. So that's very profound, very profound. It brought me into a whole new level of consciousness. It was so experiential, it was, excuse me, it was emotional, it was mental, it was physical, it was etheric, it was on all levels. It changed my light body completely. Now, for sessions, we are really purging. We are purging the Piscean age. We're purging ancestral wounds. That's all Piscean age. And you can release your karma. You can step out of your karma. You can say, no more. I'm done with my karma. I have declared this. I have surrendered to source. This is not a one-time thing. This is multiple intentions and multiple ceremonies. You can do this. You can let go and step out and come into your heart, come into neutrality and feel everything, and come into a space of self-love. You can do that. You can do it on your own. It's easier to do it with a witness. We do it in Beyond Quantum Healing Sessions and my mini Quantum Hypnosis Sessions. And it is profound. And that's what, in all of my sessions over the last 2 weeks, that's really what the clients have been learning, is all of this personal pain, all of this self-damnation, so much self-judgment going on, all this self-damnation which is causing dis-ease, can release all of it. All of this can be released. It's not just self-forgiveness. Self-forgiveness isn't enough. It's literally surrendering your will to source so that you shift the way that you view your personal will. You shift it. If if you want to know more, I do give a free 20-minute phone or Zoom consultation. And you can learn about that by going to my website, Sonya Wilder Wellness, in the description box below, and sending me a direct message saying, I want a free 20-minute phone or Zoom consultation, and we'll get you set up. So the end of this year of 2024 that we're in right now, it's mid-November right now. We are able to see more clearly toxic masculine, toxic feminine. And the guides are saying that we have the winter time to just kind of have a respite before everything just really starts to pick up. And as I've shared in previous blogs, previous videos, July, I think it's May, and then July is when Uranus and Neptune, not in that order, Uranus is moving from Taurus into Gemini in July. Do believe, don't quote me on this, look it up if you know how to look it up in astrology. Leave a comment below on what the specific date is for Neptune moving from Pisces to Aries. The generational planets, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, are all moving into air and fire signs. We're going to see huge, huge changes. It's going to be tumultuous for humanity. A lot of ego triggering, a lot of inner child wounds coming up. So this is a big, big time. We knew it was coming. This is a time to clean up your body, cleansing, fasting. Go to my website, look at my life and health coach packaging, and talk to me about it. You need to clean up, and we need to clean up our thoughts, and we need to emote. We need to clear the emotions so that we can get in the heart and get in the body and get clarity, because there's so many exciting shifts and changes coming. Everything's changing. It is really, really dramatic, and it's amazing. I wanted to just share that with you. It's a lot. I'm going to share a lot of the information from my experiential vision of the super full moon in increments. The majority of it I'll share again in Universal Talks on Kenneth's channel. And yeah, let me know in the comments how you are doing, how you're feeling, what you are experiencing at this time. Maybe you're not experiencing anything, and that's okay. But I would love to hear from you. So thank you so much for tuning into this. I love you so much. May you have a wonderful moment wherever you're at in the world.